right, collectors, today on the channel, we've got a special review. This channel is about G.I. Joe and military type figures. Every now and then we stray away a little bit and do some figures that, I don't know, to me, fill a void there, fill a gap, or are just plain fun. To me, this one does both. It gives us a different style of hazmat figure. Maybe they're from a deeper, faction of Cobra, or maybe they're just a different faction altogether. And when I saw this figure on 5K Toys, the initial one was a yellow. He had yellow on the outside. He wore a yellow suit. And of course, usually, hazmat in the real world, you're going to have a brightly colored suit because you want people to know where you are in case you fall into whatever mess that you're having to clean up. When I wore my Mop 4 gear in the military, nobody was going to find me. It was not something that usually Mop 4, we're not on cleanup. We're on, I guess you could be cleaning up enemy forces. I don't know, whatever. But but civilian world, of course, you want people to find it. I was like, I don't want the yellow one. The yellow one looks weird. And if I could find a picture, I'll put a picture of the yellow one over here. I wanted one that was darker. And this was the darker version, right? Almost a black, but kind of a camo color, like an olive drab, a dark olive drab. I don't know what you would even call that. Maybe, winter, or maybe deep forest green. I don't know what it would be. But anyways, I saw this figure and I decided to pick it up. It's the Dark Horse S002. I don't know how many more they're going to have of this. So here it is. Here's the box for it. Here's what you get on the side there. Mole rats. Well, that sounds familiar, right? 1/12 scale action figure. That's what it looks like on the back. The packaging isn't super sturdy or anything, but that's not what we're looking at here. We're looking at, the figure. So ZETA MTF, I don't know what that means, but, and of course you've got, everybody knows how to read in, several languages. So there you go. I don't know what this, I guess, well, look, they translate it for you. There you go. And here's another screenshot there of, or picture of the faction, or him standing there. Some artwork, some concept artwork. So there's the box. I'm not going to keep this box. I actually picked up 2 of them. So I'll just put that to the side. Now, let's start off. Let's bring into focus here what he comes with. And let's bring the figure into focus right here. Now, right off the bat, I was extremely impressed with, this doesn't seem like a lot of weapons here that you get, right? But holy moly, the customizations that you could do with this are off the charts. Now, is it perfect? No, and we're going to get into that in a minute. But look at him just standing there like this. That's pretty cool looking. I just love the way that he looks. He's got a really cool look about him. Oh my gosh, he just looks really awesome. And not only that, but he's got the correct posture for Mop 4. As you can see, all of his body is covered in, protecting garments, right? So you've got the legs covered. You're not running through the forest with a gas mask on and bare arms. But that's not a level of MOP. The MOP stands for, what is it? Protective posture. What is it? Anyways, I'll put the definition down here. Military, what is it? I forgot what it is, but it's something protective posture. It's been a minute. Gosh, what is it? Anyways, and moving on. None of the levels have you exposing your skin and donning a gas mask. It's either, by the time you put on the gas mask, you're fully covered. And so I like the way that they did him here. Now the other thing that's not realistic is that he's got two filter elements here. And that wouldn't happen. You'd want to wear one, let it run out, and then grab another one, let it run. Now, the reason they have them on either side here is so that if you need to shoot right-handed or left-handed, you pop one of these off. You only need the one, and then you use it, right? But then he also, not only that, but then he also has this canister that he's breathing out of, this air, which is kind of cool. Maybe he needs double filtration. I don't know. It just looks cool. Like ultimately, he's correctly dressed for mop gear, but he's got way too much going on here with all the inhaling stuff. But all right, so just looking at this figure when I popped him out, like I said, I love the way he looks. I love the details in him. I love the just all the intricacies to him. Right? He's got all the little clasps there. He doesn't have a lot of color, but that's something that I actually like. He's not supposed to me, military isn't supposed to stand out. They're just not. What does he look like there? Close eyeball shot there. Look at that. He's got some faction stickers there. Or no, that's a pressure gauge, and then that's a radio there. Does this radio pop off? And you can, I don't know. We don't know. So anyways, his hands remind me of little Mezco nubs, so you can take those hands off and do that. But I just like the way he looks. He's just fantastic looking. There's his boots there. He's a shine to him. He feels very Mezco-y. So I don't know if they're using the same buck as some of these Mezco figures. But the thing he has over Mezco is that he can really move. This little guy, anyways, we're looking at aesthetics. So aesthetically, he looks great. To me, he looks fantastic. So I'm very impressed by that. Ooh, look, you can actually tab that off. Ooh, that's very interesting. I'm learning stuff as I go here because, ooh, yeah, I guess those do tab off. Interesting. So you've also got some rubber here with elastic here. I want to talk about this later. Hopefully I get to it or I remember to talk about it. But yeah, initially, this tank was a little tough to get on, but that's fine. I got it on. Didn't take very long, but the way that it looks aesthetically, to me personally, I did actually take his helmet off or his hood off here, and he doesn't have anything down. It's just like black or whatever. See, so well, you don't see, but it's just black in there. So, anyways, I think he looks fabulous. I think he looks great. So on a scale, again, I scale my figures, and I'll put a little thing over here how I grade them from 1 to 5. 1 being trash, don't even bother with it. 2 being, maybe your kids can play with it or your niece or nephew. 3 being, meh, it's all right. It's not going to win any contests. Now, if we start getting to a 4 to a 4.5, well, that's a solid figure. It's got way more good than bad. If you got anywhere from 4.5 to 5, that's a great figure. Fantastic figure, right? And every now and then, like Spinal Tap, we like to turn it up to a 5.1, and that's a must-have. Now, aesthetically, this figure to me looks great. I mean, he's just a great-looking figure. So aesthetically, I'm going to rate it at, I'm going to say like a 4.5, because it looks great. Just the gun, he's got a little gunmetal there, the color to it, the color here. Not overboard with everything going crazy, just exactly what he needs. If he's a military type of hazard, area pickup guy or cleanup or mop or whatever, he just looks great to me. He looks great. So aesthetically, solid 4.5. Now, let's get into, and we'll review the accessories in a minute. Let's get into how he moves, right? Let's look at that. And what's shocking though, these accessories, we got to talk about them. Now, does he look up? Not very much. Does he look down? Not very much. There's not a lot of movement there, but you're really kind of restricted anyways in mop gear. So it finally came to me, mop gear, mission-oriented protective posture, and there's 4 levels. So go look it up if you're interested about it and the 4 levels of it. So anyways, he can look to the side a bit, quite a bit actually. He can look to the side, but up and down is tougher for him. Up and down is not super great. He can do a T-pose very easily, very smooth like butter. He does have double jointed elbows. Does he have a cut? He does have, let me see, can I feel it? Yes, he has a cut at the bicep there, at the bicep right above here. Double jointed elbows, and yes, of course, he has that kind of Mezco-y type connection there to his arm or to his hand. So that's nice. He can't bend forward too much. He's got a little bit of wiggle there. I expect he could if he didn't have this vest, but this vest does limit him. He does have a cut at the waist, so I can feel it's a ball joint actually, but you can move it. But again, the clothes kind of get in the way, but it's not bad. He can move pretty well there. He doesn't have a cut at the, wait, there is a cut at the waist. I feel it. So there's a cut at the waist, but he tends to move up here at the hip. Double jointed knees, very nice. So that's good. Does he have, he does have a bit of a cut there at the boot, but it's not a lot. It's some movement, right? And he does have ankle pivot, so, but not a lot. And he does go this far up, this far, oh, that's a lot, that far down. So he's got quite enough room to play there, but just not to the side, not much to the side at all. But he does have a little bit of going up and down there. So articulation not super great, but ultimately, I think it's not bad. I think articulation brings it down a little bit, but I mean, he is wearing, this hazardous mop gear. So even in real life, you're restricted wearing this stuff, but he has enough to get some great poses in, I think. So overall, with the 4.5 and the 4, and the 4, come together like right around 4.3. So it's a solid figure to me. Is it worth the price point? The price point was up there though. So I don't know, you guys will have to be the judge of that. That price point is pretty hefty, but to me, I really like these guys. And I had to buy 2 of them because, you always go into hazard duty with your partner. And you do get, the reason that came out my mouth is because if you're in a situation that your job requires you to go into hazard, you get hazardous duty pay. So also, if you're in a combat zone, you get hazardous duty pay. I think when I was in, it was like an extra $100, $150 a month, something like that. It's definitely not bags of money. It also comes with this, stickers. I guess you could put these on him for the different factions, maybe on his canister or something. So there you go. You got some different, I don't know what those factions mean, but why couldn't I just get a Cobra sticker and put them on? I don't know. But what really impressed me was this kit right here. All of these weapons. I mean, number one, let's just start off with the hands. So you have these hands right here. So you have these hands here, which is a grip hand on the right hand and a cupping hand on the left. But then you also have another one, a grip for the left and a cup for the right, in case he's left-handed. You want to make him that way. And then he has 2 fists. Let me see if I can get these out. Come on. Got about fat fingers here. Let me take these missiles and do it. So you got these 2 fist hands right here. Ooh, he's got some knuckles there on there too. Nice. So you got these 2 fist hands. Very nice, left and right. And then he finally has some grip hands, right? So let's pop these out. These are just regular old, come on there. These are gonna be tough to get out. There's a lot of little accessories on here, and I'm very grateful for that, but wow. And then you have these regular gripping hands, right? It's just not trigger, it's just grip. And probably for a knife or for an axe or something, which he has. So there's that. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of hands. Very nice. I dig that. You also get this wonderful axe. Look at that. Nicely painted. It's got some details there. It's got a little bit of rust maybe. I'd probably be keeping up better with it. So there's that. Also have, here's what's really great. These 2 weapons right here. This is like an AR style weapon. This is modular. This scope can fit on top of here. And this, I believe this, either this is an NVG or probably a red sight. I don't know. Looks more like a sighting, so like a dot aiming reticle or something. Just a red laser, basically. So you can do, this one can fit up here, or this one can fit on here, and then it comes with 2 silencers. These are both interchangeable. And actually this grip can also fit here or up here. So this got quite a bit of modularity. Not only that, and I love these 2 weapons. These 2 weapons look great. They look fantastic. Wait a minute, does the stock do anything? No, okay. Does the stock do anything over here? No, it's just like that. All right, no, they don't come out. So it doesn't feel like the magazines come out at all. Let me check this one. No, they don't come out. Well, I don't want to force it, so there you go. But the weapons look fantastic. I like that color to them too. Look at that. They've got like that silver coloring to them. Look fantastic. Here, let me grab this other one. And they've got that rail system. You know how ARs have that rail system on the top and the bottom, some of them? That's very nice. I forgot what the rail system's called, but you can put all kinds of modular stuff on them. And then you also have this, back to it, here we go. You also have this radio, which I have not been able to figure out where it goes to. I don't know, you know, the only place that I can figure is on the back there. You can actually take the canister out of the back here. And there's a spot for it, you know, where this takes up 2, but this might just take up the 1. So you have that. Now, this is a little iron. It looks like this is like an iron sight, but I'm not 100. No, not this one. So I don't even know where this one goes. Look at this little thing. I don't even know where that goes to. Oh yeah, that's an iron sight. Look at that. So you have that iron sight there. Man, they've thought of everything, every little piece of modularity with this thing. And then this one is another type of, I believe, I don't know what this one is. It goes on the rail system, but I don't know what it is. Here, you guys can take a look at this. This might be what holds the radio. I don't know, but why would you want to hook up your radio to the rail system? That's crazy. All right, so there's that. And then, oh, here's another sight for the weapons. I've seen these kind of sights before too. So you can look through that scope or whatever. It's kind of like an iron sight too, but you can, you know, maybe this one has that optical type one, the one that where it kind of paints a picture on top of the thing that you're shooting at. So there's the rail system that it goes through. So many little different, I just configured these the way I'd want to see them, right? I would definitely be carrying this one though. I mean, this one's nice and all, but boy, do I prefer the long rifle, what I'm used to. So what else do we have? Oh, and then we have the knife. Here's the knife. There you go. So looks nice. It's a knife. I didn't put it in his pocket though up here. Let's go in this way. Okay, let's try in this way. Yeah, there it is. Very nice. There it goes. Goes right on in there. Very cool. Okay. So yeah, I was very impressed by all the weapons that it had. Wow. I think I'm gonna put this figure on my desk. I'm just gonna leave it there for work. It's just cool looking. All right, here's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna compare a little bit to size. So I'm gonna drop it down a little bit so we can get lower here. And then, okay, number one, everybody has this bozo. So we're just gonna put him back to back. Let's see what he looks like. Give me a minute here so you guys can take a look at him. So there he is, standing next to Darwin there. This is what he looks like. I mean, he scales pretty well. He's just, you know, a short stormtrooper or something. So there, Darwin's a tall guy anyways, this particular figure. So there's that. Let's see what he looks like standing next to, say, let's grab, you know, the Punisher over here. The Punisher, this is a very huge figure. So the Punisher just towers over him, you know? But then again, this Marvel figure was always really big. So you've got that. Let's see, let's grab somebody else here. Somebody who's, you know what? Let's see, oh, right here. Let's grab King Daredevil over here, see what he looks like next to him. Oh yeah, they're about the same size there, King Daredevil. Let's put him like this. Yeah, close to the same size. He is a little shorter than most. So there you go, but he scales pretty well with those characters. So he easily scales into whatever you want to put him in. So I hope that helped to make a choice if you want him or not. Now, he's not cheap. These are not cheap ones. But man, all these accessories, the guns, I mean, I just like all the little modularity to it. Wow, I dig it. Who am I going to give this one to? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Now, Are you guys going to be picking this ZETA 9 up? Did you guys like the first offering that they had with the yellow mole rats? Oh, you know what? We didn't take a... I didn't want to get away from this. But the only gripe that I have is that this weapon, his sidearm, hear that? Is such a whipping. I'm going to have to struggle to get that back in there. It was a whipping to get in there. It looks great. It's a great little weapon there. But it is a whipping to get in there. Let's see if I can show you how much of a whipping. I mean, it really took... I mean, initially I had to like force it in there. It's better now, and it's not even that better. There you go. But initially, oh, it was hard to get in there. There we go. No, it wasn't too tough now. I guess I forced it open enough, so. But anyways, what do you guys think? Are you guys going to be picking one of these up? I think 5K Toys still has some in stock. The yellow mole rats have long since sold out. But yeah, I'm very happy with this particular purchase, and especially because I got two, and they can go guard, Mindbender's lab upstairs. Now that I think about it, I probably should have done this one in the lab, because this is a perfect one to go in the lab. But no, I did it out here in the streets. But he goes great in the streets or in the lab, right? Because in the streets he has to clean up zombies or chemical spills too. But in the lab, it feels like to me he'd be more at home. Anyways, regardless, moving on from that. What do you guys think about it? Are you going to pick them up? Are you not going to pick them up? Is there something on 5K Toys that you're digging? Now, I just saw that the not Prowler Miles Morales is in stock, I think. I don't know if he's in stock or not, but I got mine on the way from 5K Toys, and I'm excited about that. I'll be doing a review on that as well. So he looks fantastic. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. We had a Ratface 44. He's the one who finally contacted me. He's one of our loyal, friend of the channel type of people, friend that's on here, and always commenting, always engaging. So I was very happy that when I picked another random winner, it was him. So I'm excited to send that out to you. It'll be going out this week. So I'm excited. And he did pick the Bone Collector, which reminds me, the Bone Collector and the Elite Praetorians, the green ones, went up for sale today. If you missed it, hopefully Bobby will, or Valaverse will put those up again. I don't know. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Hey, if you're doing this hobby and you got a frown on your face, you're doing it wrong. As always, as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these out.